Are you aware of who will genuinely support you as you age and circumstances shift? It's a query that many fail to consider until the moment has passed them by. In our formative years, we collect individuals, friends, colleagues, neighbors, classmates, and we frequently take for granted that a good number of them will remain present when we find ourselves in need. Yet, time inevitably uncovers the reality. As we age, our circle tends to shrink. What truly counts is not the number of friends you possess, but rather the ones who continue to be present. Pay attention and show genuine concern. In this video, we will delve into the 4 kinds of friends you can genuinely count on as you grow older. These are the connections that delve deeper than casual conversation and superficial niceties. They provide solace in stillness, resilience in tough times, and happiness in the everyday moments. Moreover, we will illuminate the reasons why certain individuals, despite their familiarity, may not be the reliable companions you can depend on during challenging times. If you've ever pondered who truly deserves a place in your life as you move ahead, keep watching. By the conclusion of this video, you could find yourself viewing your relationships from a fresh perspective, and perhaps even feel motivated to nurture the connections that hold real significance. If you haven't subscribed yet, I suggest you go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to activate the bell so you won't miss any of the videos. Your encouragement enables us to keep producing valuable content that informs and inspires you. Let us commence. A companion who hears without casting judgment is essential. There's an undeniable beauty in the experience of being truly heard, fully engaged with, without any interruptions, corrections, or subtle judgments. And yet, that level of attentive listening is uncommon, particularly in later years when individuals often jump to conclusions, believing they've already heard your tales or that they possess superior insight. That's why one of the most treasured companions you can have is someone who provides their presence without attempting to fix, critique, or direct the conversation. A calm and attentive presence that honors your perspective and creates space for your authentic expression. Irene, a 79-year-old woman, had become accustomed to receiving nods and polite smiles whenever she attempted to express something significant to her. Her grown children frequently interrupted her before she could finish her thoughts. The neighbors were amiable, yet perpetually hurried. Only after she re-established contact with an old friend named Grace, someone she hadn't communicated with in more than 20 years, did she come to understand just how profoundly she longed for the experience of being truly listened to. Over coffee, Grace quietly absorbed every word. Complete focus, no interruptions, no suggestions, just undivided engagement. And Irene remarked later that it was the first occasion in years when she sensed her words truly resonated with someone. As we age, the weight of our experiences grows heavier. Narratives, remorse, aspirations, sorrow, and occasionally, what we seek is simply someone to bear witness. Not a figure to dissect or reply, but rather a presence to share the space with us, nodding in comprehension. When you discover that type of companion, one who allows you the space to breathe, who embraces the quiet without unease, you've uncovered something truly precious in the journey of recovery. Studies in psychology show that the experience of being genuinely listened to can alleviate stress, decrease blood pressure, and enhance cognitive well-being. Yet, transcending the realm of science, it undeniably offers a sense of tranquility. When someone listens without judgment, they aren't merely hearing your words. They are affirming that you still matter, that your voice continues to hold significance. That's a necessity for everyone, particularly in a rapidly changing world where older individuals frequently feel overlooked or unheard. A companion who truly hears you acts as a mirror, showing not only your expressions but also your value. They affirm your presence, your relevance, your timelessness. However, it's equally essential that you embody that same kind of friendship. Become the person who truly listens, who sets aside distractions, who engages with thoughtful follow-up questions not merely for the sake of courtesy, but out of a genuine desire to comprehend. Such a presence holds a strength that often goes unnoticed by many. Ultimately, as life slows down and the world feels more intimate, There's a profound comfort in the knowledge that someone will remain by your side. Pay attention completely and allow room for everything you wish to express. A friend who checks in sporadically. A person who takes the time to reach out, not merely on special occasions or during significant events, but throughout the everyday flow of life, possesses a subtle strength that resonates deeply. A swift conversation, a concise note, a drop-in without a plan. These gestures might appear insignificant, yet for an individual in their later years, they can signify the distinction between being cherished and being overlooked. Consider Samuel, a 74-year-old gentleman whose life had become more serene since he retired and relocated to a quaint little town. His neighbors were friendly yet somewhat removed, and his grown children resided in different states. Most days, he occupied himself with various hobbies and errands, yet the evenings seemed to stretch on endlessly. It was only when his longtime fishing companion Earl started reaching out every Sunday afternoon just to chat that Samuel sensed a renewed sense of structure in his week. They didn't engage in any groundbreaking conversation. They exchanged witty banter, discussed the climate, and reminisced about their previous adventures. Yet, that seemingly ordinary check-in transformed into a crucial support system. The rarity of a truly consistent friend lies in their proactive nature. They don't wait for issues to arise before reaching out. They are present not just in times of drama or crisis. They arrive because they genuinely care. A consistent presence fosters trust, a quality that grows increasingly valuable over time. As we age, life tends to contract. Social circles become more confined. Health may restrict movement. Familiar patterns dissolve. That's why friends who reach out on their own, without prompting or a specific purpose, truly shine. They are the ones who convey, "You're still on my mind," without needing to express it directly. A steady bond nurtures emotional well-being. Research indicates that older individuals with consistent social interactions are notably less prone to depression, cognitive decline, or feelings of worthlessness. Yet, what truly stands out is the way it establishes a cadence, a reliable pulse that underlies your week, offering something to anticipate, to ready yourself for, and to eagerly await. If you have a friend like that, one who consistently appears, you understand the solace it provides. However, if you choose not to, you have the opportunity to take the initiative. Please set a reminder. Select a single day every week. Reach out to someone. Reach out to someone. Transform it into a sacred practice. Not out of obligation, but from the understanding of what it means to be cherished in memory. When someone takes a moment to reach out, particularly during ordinary times, it conveys a subtle yet powerful message. You are still significant. You remain in view, and you remain deserving of time and attention. If you're still engaged with this video and appreciating these insights, kindly drop a comment with the number 2 below to indicate your presence. If you haven't subscribed yet, I highly suggest you do so and activate the notification bell to ensure you catch every video that comes your way. Your encouragement enables us to keep producing valuable content that informs and inspires you. Let us proceed onward. A companion who embodies shared values and fosters personal growth. As we age, our desire shifts towards deeper connections beyond mere small talk. We seek profundity. We seek harmony. Ultimately, our greatest desire is to connect with those who truly grasp the lifestyle we aspire to embrace. That's why one of the most fulfilling kinds of companionship in later years is one grounded in common beliefs. A person who shares a comparable journey, not in terms of lifestyle but in perspective. Allow me to recount the tale of Margaret, an 82-year-old former educator. She had a multitude of acquaintances, individuals with whom she could engage in light conversation at the community center or greet with a friendly wave during her morning strolls. It was only after she encountered Helen at a book discussion group that she recognized a void in her life. They shared a passion for reading, but beyond that, they relished the adventure of discovering new concepts, engaging in thoughtful discussions, and pushing each other's boundaries of thought. It was a bond that transcended mere superficial connection. It nourished her intellect and her soul. Sharing values with someone enriches your conversations, making them feel more significant. You chuckle with a richer resonance, ponder with greater depth, and depart with a heightened sense of vitality. It's not necessary to find common ground on every single point. It's about sharing a passion for similar interests. Compassion, integrity, trust, perseverance, inquisitiveness, or anything that holds significance for you. This type of companionship transcends mere moments. It fosters your development. Even in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, the journey of growth continues. You continue to grow, to hone your perspectives, and to seek out fresh understandings. A companion who reflects your principles offers a unique emotional and intellectual resonance. They validate your path while subtly expanding your perspective. Studies in gerontology indicate that older adults who cultivate friendships based on mutual respect and common goals often experience increased life satisfaction and enhanced emotional resilience. They express a sense of not only increased happiness but also a deeper fulfillment, stemming from the feeling of being understood. In the later stages of life, comprehension holds greater value than mere accolades. One might think that the foundation of friendships relies on the duration of acquaintance or shared experiences. However, the reality is that some of the most profound connections can emerge later in life when two individuals come to understand that they perceive the world in a similar manner. If you encounter a person who inspires thought, evokes a sense of alignment, and encourages your best qualities, cherish that connection. Prioritize that bond. Foster it. Because those types of companions are not merely enjoyable to have in one's company. They evoke a sense of your identity, reflecting on your past, present, and the journey of your evolution. A companion who stands by you in challenging moments. Some friends bring joy to gatherings, others bond over shared hobbies, and some always have captivating stories to share. Yet, when life shifts unexpectedly, when health falters, when sorrow arrives, when burdens seem more substantial than ever, you swiftly discover who truly deserves a place in your closest circle. A genuine companion in later years is someone who remains present even when circumstances become challenging. They engage, they participate, they remain. Allow me to introduce you to Walter, an 85-year-old widower who crafted a cozy existence alongside his beloved wife for 52 years. Upon her departure, the stillness within his home was overwhelming. The cards arrived, the funeral was well attended, yet within a week, the phone calls ceased. The visit came to a halt. Many of his companions found themselves at a loss for words, opting instead for silence. Aside from one individual named Ray, a companion he had met through his church. Ray didn't inquire if you required anything. He arrived with coffee in hand and settled down beside him, just being there without offering solutions or guidance. A friend like that is truly exceptional. The one who remains when others depart. The person who allows your suffering to unfold naturally, without haste or forced resolution. The individual who recognizes that simply being present, silently and consistently, offers more support than any spoken words could ever provide. And when you discover that companion, you come to understand the true value of having support. In moments of joy as well as in times of grief. These companions don't have to possess every solution. There's no requirement for them to express the ideal words. They simply need to exist in that space. In the hospital, at the kitchen table, on the other end of the line when sleep eludes me. Sometimes it's not how often they are around that truly counts. It's the richness, the authenticity. Their presence is felt even without a request, and they remain steadfast without seeking acknowledgement. Research in the field of aging psychology indicates that having a supportive friend during challenging times can greatly lower the chances of experiencing long-term depression and emotional isolation. It's not about resolving the issue. It's about sharing the experience together. On the importance of having someone who provides support when everything around feels uncertain. Let's face it, advancing in years, though abundant in insight and liberation, also presents its own set of challenging days. Accumulating losses. Health takes on an unpredictable nature. Those who once relied on you might now seek your support or may have disappeared from your life. In times like these, having a multitude of contacts in your phone is unnecessary. One soul is needed to accompany you on your journey, not in front of you or trailing behind, but standing right alongside. Consider who might choose to keep you company in a hospital waiting room. Who would reach out simply to see if you arrived home safely? Who would silently deliver a meal without anticipating anything in exchange? That's the type of companion you want to hold dear. If you're still engaged with this video and appreciating these insights, kindly drop a number 4 in the comments to show your presence. If you haven't subscribed yet, I highly suggest you do so and activate the notification bell to ensure you never miss any of the videos. Your support enables us to keep producing valuable content that informs and inspires you. Let us proceed onward. In conclusion, reflections on the individual journey. In our youth, we frequently hold the belief that a large circle of friends equates to being cherished, linked, and achieving success. Yet, as the years pass, existence softly reveals a more subdued reality. It's not about the quantity of friends you possess. It's about identifying those that genuinely endure. Those who hear without casting a shadow of judgment. The individuals who connect simply for the sake of connection. Those who resonate with your emotions and principles. And those who remain by your side when the weight of life becomes burdensome. These are the bonds that keep us anchored when the world around us feels like it's unraveling. Pause for a moment and reflect. Who do you stand for? Who has been a constant presence in your life? Not solely during moments of ease and clarity, but also in times of difficulty and uncertainty. And perhaps even more importantly, to whom are you embodying that kind of friendship? Friendship in later years transcends mere nostalgia. It's centered around shared compassion. It's about embracing the moment, staying authentic, and maintaining consistency. The coming years hold the potential for profound significance and even a touch of beauty. Yet it's not due to the crowd surrounding you. The power lies in the depth of a handful of genuine bonds. The ones you can rely on. Those who truly recognize your worth, appreciate you, and ensure you never feel isolated. Make your selection with care. And once you've discovered your tribe, cherish them dearly. True friendships do more than provide solace. They honor your dignity, uplift your spirit, and serve as a reminder that, regardless of age, you are profoundly cherished. We appreciate your presence with us today. We eagerly await your response. Share your thoughts in the comments and tell us one insight you gained today and how you intend to incorporate it into your life. Your insights matter greatly, so please feel free to express them. Your feedback inspires and uplifts us immensely. If this video resonated with you and proved useful, kindly consider liking, subscribing, and sharing it. Your support enables us to keep producing valuable content that informs and inspires you. We appreciate your viewership and eagerly anticipate your presence in our next video.